Lots of sugar.
What?
I put like 4 scoops of sugar in the coffee.
Oh my god, why?
I told you I was gonna try to wake up.
Maple syrup.
What?
Maple syrup. You don't need that one.
No, we're out. You used it all.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Fuck, loads of sugar.
Hello, everyone. Okay. I'm just sending out that we're live. Tweaky. ChancoCat. Did I post it? Did it go to? Alright, guys. Whoa, husband. I know. What the heck? This e-girl has a husband. Dun dun dun. Yes, we're in his room. That's not a question for the husband. That's a question for me. But I'll take it. My profession before was that I was a marketer. And then I tried being a software engineer. Let's get some conspiracy theories. Is Chan's husband even real? Or did she pay an actor? The husband, though, is shy, so he's gonna stay off screen. Marketing is annoying, yep. Well, if you do it well, it's not that annoying. It's actually very well invited. Other conspiracy theories. Is Chan's husband just her cat?
Hopefully. Birds aren't real.
Chat says hi.
Hello. I don't know if they can hear me.
June says he's gonna pray that you'll teach him chat riz.
I can assure you, you're not getting any riz out of me at all. It's not something I think I have.
Great, I'm glad you guys can hear him. Ah! Thank you for the sub. Holy shit, hold on. I gotta bring chat up. Shifty! Ah! Oh my gosh.
What?
Shifty Saga says, I can't believe he's cheating on me with some gamer chick. Side gamer chick.
Dude, everyone knows she's a side piece, Shifty. Don't worry. I would never.
Ooh woo. Hello. Okay, if you hear me randomly making noises, this is Twitch, babe. Like, they're redeeming these random sounds.
I understand the assignment.
Wait. Maybe he's redeeming it for you, so give us your best ooh woo.
Alright, hang on. Ooh woo.
I'm wet.
Don't say that.
One question we got was... Oh, wait, we gotta wait for the ad break.
Well, fuck.
Why?
Half these people probably have ad blocker.
Oh, I still get revenue, I think.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know how that works. I think it doesn't give it. I don't know. I should stop commenting.
Do some stretches. You're off stream. You can do anything. You can be balling all out and no one's gonna know.
You'll know. You need to have time to read.
All right. One of the first questions was, is he a gamer?
Yeah.
What kind of question is that?
I would say that I am. I don't think like I'm a heavy gamer, right? But
yeah, I don't consider myself a heavy gamer.
But I definitely I'm playing something every other day, minimum, at least a little bit.
We play an equal amount, I think. Who do you think is more of a gamer, me or you?
I think I'm more of a gamer. I think you're more of a weeb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe you play 4 games.
Okay, but when I get into a game,
League of Legends.
Baldur's Gate.
Okay, 2.
All right, we got an ara.
For you?
We're in it together.
I think it needs to go back and forth, homie.
Okay, well, I'll take the ara. Ara.
Jesus Christ.
Does he have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
It's not Shadowheart on Baldur's Gate 3.
I mean, no, it wouldn't be Shadowheart. We've been over that.
Oh, sorry, Karlak.
It would be Karlak. She's the homie. She's just down for a fun time.
Oh, Shino got an ara for you since you said we're gonna go back and forth.
Oh, okay. Should I actually try? Do it? Wait, can you...
I have to set an example?
I forgot how to
Just say, sexy anime husband ara.
Don't make me Yakuza grovel.
No, go ahead. By every means.
Alright, hang on. I'm trying to even think of what the... Ara. I don't know.
That was good.
I don't know. It makes no sense.
Alright. V's asking, who's the hunter and who's the gatherer?
I'm the hunter and the gatherer. She's fucking sitting on her ass. Yeah, don't even, Are you kidding?
Yes.
You're afraid of getting, overly dirty.
That is not true. That is 1,000% not true.
You gonna stick your hand in the mud where there's worms?
I'm getting better at it.
Are you? Have you touched a worm lately? ever in your life?
I was around a worm and I didn't have a visceral reaction. No tears were shed. I screamed and then we were good.
Yeah, I'm the one digging
And then
around.
I moved.
I'm the one digging around the dirt and you're not willing to kill Bambi.
I'm good for other things, like emotional support.
Definitely not feeding the family, though.
Is there a pet that you both want in the future but don't have yet?
We have to both want it?
Yeah. Yeah, both want. I feel like
we both want it.
no, it's
There's
like two
pets
different
I want.
reactions. Yeah, like he wants a ferret.
Yeah.
We once for Halloween
We had a ferret visitor.
yeah.
A ferret just landed into our lives.
Yes.
It was a beautiful moment. Butters.
Yep, dubbed Butters, and Butters was the sweetest ferret. But I don't know.
You just want more cats.
No, I would want a dog. I want a puppy. Yes.
You don't want a puppy.
I don't want a puppy, but I would call it a puppy. I would rescue a dog from a shelter and yeah.
Put a lot of sugar in this coffee.
Yeah, I can tell. You're a little more kicked up.
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to think of another pet that I've always wanted.
I mean,
Maybe a
fantasy
hawk.
life.
A hawk would be dope.
Like IRL.
Falconing.
Legit.
Yeah.
What's your hawk gonna do? What?
Fucking kill rodents. I'm the hunter.
For what reason?
Well, if I'm the hunter and the gatherer, we gotta protect the farmland from the pests. And we've gotta put meat on the table. Because I got a fucking bum leg over there.
I'm not a bum. I would build the furniture. I would put the furniture. Okay, yes, you build all the furniture too, but I could build the furniture. Sometimes I have built the furniture.
Sure. Okay. You have.
Man.
This is just becoming a roast.
I know. How useless
I'm
is
lot
Chan?
happier. Oh, she's very useful.
No, I wasn't. No one asked that. I was saying that, like, with our banter right now, that's the direction it's taking.
Oh, well, you know.
Your husband sounds like your task rabbit.
In many ways, yes.
I ain't gay, but if he asked, I would. Have you seen the channel Ferret Software on Twitch?
Dude, I have. I love Pirate Software.
Yeah, he's a huge fan.
I think he does a really good job, and I think I tune into Ferret Software. I keep up a little bit. I know that they just had one who had surgery.
Who's better at gaming? Depends on the game.
100% depends on the game.
Yeah.
MOBAs, she's way better.
League of Legends.
Shooters, I'm way better. Yeah, I'm better than you at shooters.
What?
Yeah. Babe.
We were playing Helldivers. Sometimes I had more accuracy than you.
Yeah, but you killed like 25 and I killed like 70.
Well, that's because...
So I'm willing to shoot the gun.
I thought they were really cute, and I didn't want to kill them.
That's
and I
not
think
true
our
at all.
war is kind of dumb. All right? We're just like... killing them for what? It's their world. They were happy before we got there.
No,
we're just
they're
like coming down, and it's just like democracy, super Earth. Don't we have enough Earth to us? It's like
Clearly
fine.
not.
Like
It's probably overpopulated.
everyone's dying over there. Like why can't we be friends?
And then like adventure RPG games is probably a toss up. Depends on the game.
You're better at
Combat.
combat,
You're more patient to build.
but I like defense fort mechanisms. I will go like, for example, we're obsessed with Valheim, and I will go all through the research of what we need to find, what is like the right resources, how to get the resource, how to tame the animals, what's the best materials to use, and like I deep dive.
I don't need none of that shit. We're gonna be fine. Just go fucking kill him.
Who proposed who to get married?
Well, we were together for a very long time.
We've been together like almost 8 years now.
Great. I was going to say that.
20, so I'm 27. I'm going on 28. It's easy to remember for me.
I would have said 8 years too.
Forever.
Yeah, it's long enough.
And we just talked about it. Like, we knew both of us wanted to get married. And I was always the one that was like, marry me, marry me.
You still are.
Yeah, I still say it. But, yeah. He wanted to propose, so he did. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what else do we have? Top 3 favorite games each.
Oh, fuck. You go first.
Baldur's Gate 3. League of Legends. I should know the other one off the top of my head, but why am I blanking?
Are you going back like to when you were a kid too?
No, I would say current.
I've got some nostalgic ones that I would say are my favorite games.
Current. Let's do current.
My favorite games.
Can I see my Steam library? Not on my phone. Fuck.
Valheim, probably.
Yes.
For you. So I have to do current.
Current.
Probably Valheim, if it's current, like games I'm enjoying playing. Currently playing Deep Rock Galactic, which I'm really enjoying. That's the little minor game that I've been playing.
When you go beep.
What a description. Really summed it up.
Yeah, I know it.
And then...
Oh, I'm in the wrong... Thanks, Pac-Man.
What are you in?
Pools, hot tubs, and beaches.
Well, maybe I'm in one.
Okay. Thanks,
God,
Pac-Man.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
I
really
don't
like...
think Skyrim could ever not be in my top 3.
Yeah.
Lately. If I were to give, like, going all the way back, like, my favorite game as a kid was Star Wars Battlefront 2. That game was gas.
I really like that game, too. That would have been on my list as well. I played a lot when I was little. Hydrate. You got water?
Just beer and coffee.
You don't even have beer.
I could go get beer, though.
Has Sean... Pac-Man! Thanks for the sub! Ah! Has Sean ever mooched on your food?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
like,
think you
all
have...
all the fucking time.
I don't think you have a healthy relationship if the person doesn't feel comfortable mooching on your food.
To be fair, if she doesn't finish her sushi, she knows that there are consequences. That all of it will be mine.
see.
Are you just gonna ask?
I'm gonna ask questions if chat doesn't ask questions. When's the next time we go to toe lock?
Never. That ship sailed after the first one. It was awful.
But how else are we going to prove our love and take it to the next level?
I don't know, communication, like questions like this, where we learn about boundaries that each other have.
And have our hearts broken that you won't toe lock me?
A heartbreaking is a step for growth.
Whack. V says whack.
V's wrong.
How did we come up with our cat names? I picked both of them.
Yeah. You don't want me to name cats.
You didn't even come up with any.
No, but I've come up with other cats' names.
Yeah, but I asked you to come up with our cat names.
I don't think you would like the one. I don't think you would have done like a bean dip. What the hell is that?
Thank you, Happy Mush, for the sub with Prime.
What the fuck is that noise?
What? It's my anime waifu. Whenever someone subs, sometimes because Stream Elements is kind of whack, and for some reason doesn't like certain people like the Pac-Man, but occasionally when it does go off, it's this cute anime waifu, and she's like, heart, It's great. You watch my stream, you'll see it.
I think I've seen it. I wasn't ready for the noise. Normally I'm working when you're streaming, so I'm on calls.
Okay, I think you should tell them what are the cat names you came up with, even though our cats didn't end up being those names.
So I've named a couple of my friends' cats. So Bean Dip, Pizza Guy. Pizza Guy's the homie. He gets inside of hoodies, like the hood of the hoodie. That's a great cat. And then another buddy of mine, which I'm sure everybody's thought of this name, it's not special, is we agreed on the name Thunderdome because he wasn't willing to do Thunder Chicken.
I hope that cat lived up to that name.
That's a big boy. He's thick.
Bigger than Huhi?
Yeah, fat cat. It's coming to the Thunderdome.
I always wonder how big Huhi would be if we just let him free.
He would have had a heart attack already. He would have died.
They're simmering on that.
They don't like Pizza Guy?
They're just in awe of your creativity.
Dude, Pizza Guy is such a good name. Don't name it some regular shit.
Okay, if you named our cats, what would you have named them?
Oh God, I can't think of them as anything else now. It's hard. I probably would have kept.
Shrew said your names suck.
And her cat's name suck. I wouldn't have changed Loki's name probably. I would have just let the kids named it, so I might have just left it. What is it? Oh, you spelled?
Yeah. Luckily, it's kind of the same color.
Of course.
No one will notice.
So I would have probably left Loki as Cedo. Because the two kids named it that we...
Yeah.
So... And then... Huey, I don't think I ever would have taken naming it from you. Because it's your first cat.
Yeah. So Huhi...
It's your first
we
cat.
named because... we were both obsessed with League of Legends at the time, or he was pretending to like League of Legends because
he playing it too.
He wanted to get in my pants.
Jeez, we lived together. We've been together for like 3 years at that point. What are you talking about?
Just trying to impress me.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, serious question. How much milk is too much milk when pouring milk in a bowl of cereal that already has too much milk? What?
What kind of cereal is it?
Honey Nut Cheerios, of course.
You fucked from the start. So it's already got too much milk in there. I'm making sure I understand. I'm fully.
Yes, and it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey
How
Nut
much
Cheerios.
milk is too much milk when pouring milk in a bowl of cereal that already has too much milk?
How much milk? I don't think you can have too much after that. Lay the gallon out.
Put the cereal in the gallon.
Shake it up.
Milkshake. Cereal shake.
Oh God, it sounds horrible. It's a different discussion if we have like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Because then you gotta think about the milk you're creating.
Then you need to add more crunch. I like more Cinnamon Toast Crunch than cereal. Than milk.
You like to have concentrated cinnamon milk.
No, I don't even care about the milk afterwards, but like just a
What
little
is
bit
wrong
of
with
like,
you?
just
What
a
the hell's
little
wrong
bit of
with you?
milk. Like I'll eat that just like dry,
Oh, me too.
which is why we don't keep it in the house, or we'd both be 20 pounds heavier.
We don't have any cereal in the house.
Yeah. Has your husband tried the remastered Battlefront collection yet?
No, I just saw that it came out. So I probably need to get it. I don't know how much of an improvement it could really be, but
I mean, what? You just need to like boost up the graphics.
I enjoy the graphics of the old game as the old game.
I just liked it when you could be an Ewok and you go, "Wah!"
Oh, so you played one level over and over and over again. Great.
Yes.
And it's in your top 5. Okay.
And then I would go into the bar area and I'd role play. Because I was a kid and you needed to like feel like an adult. But short as a kid. It made sense. I was cool. I was really cool.
I can tell. It translates.
Let's see. What's a TV series you've seen fully through more than once? For both of us, like Jujutsu Kaisen, easy.
Yep.
Hell's Paradise.
Yep.
Castlevania, I think we rewatched.
Yep.
Food Wars.
Did we watch it twice?
Well, we were trying to.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
weirdly enough, if you're watching Food Wars again, for some reason, season 2 is just missing in the US. Like, you can't find it on any streaming platform.
Trying to think of all the. What's ones we haven't done together? I think more might be
Over and over.
Yeah, what's something you've watched over and over that you haven't watched with me? You don't have anything?
I'm sure I do. I'm just like blanking right now.
Community?
No, not Community. Oh, like yeah, in that genre though, like Parks and Rec.
Which I've seen, we just didn't watch it together.
I definitely don't like comfort shows, right? What are my comfort shows? Shit. Naruto. But I haven't rewatched. I think I've rewatched the original Naruto quite a bit.
Okay.
Because I'll watch Naruto when I work out.
Mine's probably Band of Brothers, Chef's Table, like all of them.
Yeah, you are huge on Chef's Table.
Most of the animes we've watched together.
Yeah.
I don't have any others other than that, I think. Maybe ones that I can remember off the top of
Kill la Kill, another one for me. I probably
spending way too much time on this
yeah,
question.
I have a lot, but
Spending
okay.
way too much time on
Sorry.
this question. Everyone on the other side of the screen is like, bored.
Okay, let's see. What else we got? How many times have we watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? Just once. Together. But I really like it.
3 times for me.
Ooh, serious question from V. Do we have any icks that we had to overcome with each other?
Oh yeah, sure.
I'm still overcoming some of them. Like you not remembering to bring remembering me bring bags to the grocery store.
I reminded you when you were going to the farmer's market.
Okay, but you're good at reminding me, but
Yes.
when you're going,
I just walk out the door.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, I've got some like one of Chandra's would be, which I appreciate, is she'll say she'll do the dishes and she will do them, but it might take 2 days before she does them, and that bothers me. It bothers the hell out of me.
Yeah, well now you know my mother and her problems with me.
I think I'm more on Julita's.
What's got you anxious? What? John like me for real. Do. Hello everyone, welcome. Someone's gotta ask the hard questions.
He's just trying to stress test. Just like, let's keep adding pressure.
Knee hop anxious? No, I'm just drinking coffee and I'm like hyped up now. I always shake my leg.
You do.
In any situation. Like I've been told by multiple bosses that I should stop shaking my leg because I make other people nervous when I shake my leg. Man. I thought, like, whenever I think chat's gonna, like, it doesn't. And then when I plan for it, it does. It's weird.
So when you think it's going to, it doesn't. But then when you plan for it, I feel like that's the same
It's
situation.
Dumb. No. When I plan for it to... when I plan for it to be dry in chat and not have a lot of questions.
Oh.
Like, I'll have all these questions on Instagram, and then suddenly chat's asking every single question. It's crazy.
Oh, sure.
It's a tell of anxiety. I don't know why people are putting their opinions on me. That's so stupid. What was the last TV show you guys watched together? Ashley and Solo Leveling.
Yeah, this morning.
This morning. Does your husband ever plan on building an animal sanctuary? Oh, not anime, sorry. Not anime.
You said animal.
Anime. What was the last TV show we watched together that wasn't anime?
Well, that wasn't an anime. Shoot, what have we done recently? It's not recent. It's definitely
It's
not
like
recent. It's definitely not recent.
Like, first one top of my head is Vikings, right?
Yeah, we watched Vikings together.
That was really good.
Cannot recommend enough.
Yes, this is Mr. Chan.
Yeah. Senor John. Yeah, probably, God, it probably is Vikings. There's gotta be something after, whatever. It doesn't matter that
I would just say go for it, and we can always say no, we don't feel like answering it, but we're prepared to answer most questions. It's official now. It's Senor Chan.
Senor.
What would you say our celebrity lookalikes are? Definitely.
Oh,
we already know yours.
Mine's the fucking the dude who plays Beast in the new X-Men.
What's his name? Fuck.
They'll be able to figure it out from there.
Nicholas Holt.
Although it depends on the day. There are times I think I agree with that, and there are times where I'm like, I look nothing like him.
I have watched a whole Hulu series that, like, he was the second main character. And, yeah, obviously you're not, like, exactly like him, but I look at him and I'm like...
I can see the similarities for sure.
Nice. And he's being, like, a little...
Pretentious douchebag. That's me.
Not a pretend... Well, yeah. But, like, just a little, you know, pizzazz. A little...
Are you calling me flamboyant?
No.
I mean, that's fine. It's just I'm trying to figure out what you mean.
All right. So for me, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We haven't came across one for me.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't have any.
You know a porn star that you used to watch. I remember when we first started dating. Or not first started dating, but when we were, like, especially doing long distance, you were like, I watch this girl and think of you.
I have no recollection of that. That's hilarious. That's definitely something I would say.
Brenda Song kind of looks like me. I mean, I don't think so. Who's Brenda Song?
Come on. I don't know the face.
This dude. What do you mean you don't know?
I'm terrible with this stuff.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
Not really to me.
What was your experience when we were doing long distance relationship early on?
So we started doing long distance really early in the relationship, which
yeah, we had
honestly
only been
might
dating
have
like
been
4
good.
months.
Might have been good that it was early in the relationship because I don't think either of us were too invested or like overly invested to where it might become problematic, like you're becoming you would ever worry like the person doing something or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And so the early part was just, well, we still enjoyed being around each other. I think Chan said what like how it went down, but it seemed pretty easy other than just having to pay for plane tickets to get her to be able to have her come visit. So we would try to talk every day.
Or every other day.
Every other day, yeah. But we both tried to also stay out of the other person's like way in terms of like, hey, go live your life.
Yeah, we were like super casual, like
until we got really bought into it, and then it was like, okay, you know, once we knew that she was gonna move out there, then it was like, all right, let's start really getting serious.
Because since we weren't serious, it's like, you know, if they break up with me, whatever, it will happen. So I feel like it really fell into place a lot easier because, like he said, we weren't that invested at first. This is a question for you because I don't read. What is the last 3 books you've read?
I've started rereading a like fantasy series that I read when I was a kid because I realized I never finished it. so I wanted to remind myself of it. So that's Ranger's Apprentice. And then I read, what else have I read recently? Terminalist. I reread The Art of War for no reason.
You read it before?
I read it in high school. And then I got some biography about some prisoner of war I'm about to start reading.
Nice, they recognize it.
Which one?
Ranger's Apprentice. Aren't there like 16 books? Probably more now.
I
think 10.
There's 12 sitting up here. I don't know.
Is that the whole series?
That's one of the series. I think there's more. There's like an extended series, I guess.
Who used the words "I love you" first?
She did.
Yeah. I was the first one to say "I love you," and apparently it was really scary for him because the way I said it.
Oh my god, dude.
Made it sound
Thought
like
we were having a kid.
I was just like.
I have something important to tell you. What? What do you need to
tell? You don't have to say it back.
Well,
dot.
No. You started with I have something important to tell you. ... And I was like, oh shit.
And I said you don't have to say it back.
Then I was a little more sure. ...
And then like a week later, or
it was longer than that. It was like 3-4 weeks. It was probably
maybe a month.
Probably a month.
A week or a month, I can't remember. Somewhere in between. And then he said it back. Bing. Oh my god, Jack! Thanks for the gifted subs. What the heck?
It's a fucking legend.
He gifted 10 subs. Thank you. What?
Woo!
Support for the husband-o.
Senor John.
All right. Let's see. Do we have a song?
Honestly, I don't think we do. I wouldn't say so.
The song I will play at our wedding will be Love Like You by Rebecca Sugar. It's like the Steven Universe end credits, and because I'm more like musically attached and like emotionally expressive through music versus him.
Yes.
He's more like, I listen to music to get pumped at the gym. I mean,
not just that. Jesus Christ.
For the most.
No, I like a good song, but I don't think I get some of the same emotional connections that other people do out of music.
Yeah.
Some people get really intense connections.
Yeah.
I don't think I get that.
Yes. I work out with no headphones. Jesus Christ.
All right, fucking David Goggins. What's wrong with you?
That's intense for sure. Okay. Jack, what in the world? Another 8 gifted?
Jesus Christ, dude.
He's done though. Okay.
Is he though?
I feel like to thank Jack, you have to do like a good ooh woo.
What? No. Why? You suck. Ooh woo. I hate you. No. Whoever you are.
That was Sheena with 15.
Fucking quit it. I don't want to say more shit.
But he's a
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Sheena.
What do I have to do now?
Ara.
Oh my god. You suck.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that after that, nya.
What's that?
Nya.
Yeah. Oh, that one's well practiced. I do that with the boys.
Oh.
With the boys and the girl.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah. Who hasn't never done that?
Okay. Let's hear that. Ada, ada.
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know if they can hear me.
They can hear you. Normally we do 360s for the subs, but you're not on screen. So.
I'm spinning in the chair, man. Don't worry.
Now, Keith. Husband no, confirmed cat boy.
Pretty much. Only ever had kitty cats.
Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance. Alright, guys. You can ask any question. What was your favorite place to go on a date?
At what point?
I think any, but
We'd have in Colorado. It would have been just going hiking.
yeah,
Wherever.
exactly. Like I think one in particular.
Odyssey.
Oh yeah. Oh, I missed.
Righteous.
We just really like food and hiking.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Pretty simple. First date story.
We saw Doctor Strange.
Yep.
And then we almost hit a homeless guy driving home.
Oh yeah, I'll never forget
Yeah,
that.
that was real. He tried to get hit by our car.
And he was driving so slowly that we pretty much got to a complete stop, and the guy still
Jumped at the car.
threw himself at the car while we were completely stopped. And I'm like, what is happening?
It was like a Russian insurance scam.
Doctor Strange was 8 years ago. What? Yeah.
Yeah, man. OG one. The original.
Is husbando team pineapple on or off pizza?
I'm not a pineapple on pizza guy. So off pizza for sure. I
Oh.
love pineapple, but
I'm on.
would that be your preferred pizza though? Really? You would
Sometimes.
pick a
Sometimes, yes.
over like artichoke, mushroom, and tomato. Like
Sometimes, not all the time. Not the most
I've
times.
never seen you get that nonsense.
Yeah, I don't crave pizza often, but sometimes. How often do we have pizza? Like once
Not
every
often enough.
6 months.
Not often enough. Because you want to be Little Miss Healthy all the time.
What's up, everyone? Hi, Hustler Kid. I'm gonna take a pee break. Let's run the ads.
You get to pick when they run.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
We'll do a 30-second. Oh. If I can spell commercial. 30 seconds. A. Then mute. Okay. Who cooks in the relationship?
Mostly me.
Well, it depends. So, when we first started living together, you were busier than me, so I cooked a lot.
Yes.
But when I would visit you, you cooked a lot for us.
Yep.
And then as I got busier, because I did there was a point where I did a basically 24/7 boot camp of software engineering, and he cooked everything.
Yep.
And then it was back to 50-50-ish, I think.
I was probably doing more.
And then...
But cooking for me is like a de-stressor.
Yeah.
So
he took over for quite a bit.
And recently you've started doing more cooking again.
Yeah, because I started streaming it, and
Yeah.
I've been more health conscious than he has in terms of just trying to plug our diet with a bunch of different veggies. So then I took over cooking. So now it's like kind of 50-50. Yeah,
lunches,
I take over lunches and some dinners because his workload has gotten a little up there recently, but most of the time it's him because he likes cooking. I got a man's, I know. Has he ever been interested in joining a Discord group? No. He's not a chatter. He's not a social media guy at all.
If I'm in your Discord, it's 100% just lurking in there.
Yeah.
I'll read what happens, but I probably will never respond to anybody.
A lot of the games you play is like solo games too.
So yeah, a lot of them are, and then I don't know. I don't feel a need to say anything to anybody.
Yeah.
You know? And then
he's like a couple friends, me, and that's all he cares to really chat to.
Yeah. It's just not necessarily my thing.
Yeah.
Might be good for me to do. Maybe.
I think you'd be
try
fine.
To be more active in something like that. I just don't.
Which one? Jack, you said you were done. What the
I
heck?
told you that motherfucker wasn't done.
Thank you so much.
Jack, it's like I know you.
He's a huge fan. You need to be on the streams more.
Likes big butts. That's what I have. So dumb.
Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a question. Who has the bigger peach?
Me. I don't know the answer to that.
Which one of you is the introvert and or extrovert?
Oh, that's a cycle.
But on the regular, I'm more extroverted than you.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I have to really think we go. One will be more extroverted, one will be more introverted. We cycle, I think.
Okay.
That's my assessment of the situation.
I think you would be more extroverted, but you just don't always think to make those connections like I do. Like I go out of my way and I make groups and I reach out to people and I make connections.
That's very true. But do people give you energy or take energy when you're with a big group of people?
It depends on the group.
That's true. No, most of the time for me that it will give me energy.
What?
Yeah, for sure.
Being in a big group.
Being in a group, not a giant group.
Any group.
Again, most of the time.
Okay.
Not all the time.
I'm definitely not the same. Even if it's like people.
Well, that's why I think you're cyclical. I think I'm introverted in that.
I mean, like even if it's people I enjoy, I will want time alone every single time.
Yeah, I could hang out with people I enjoy back to back to back to back to back for a while. Eventually I'll get there, but
zip up my pants. I don't know why. It be like that sometimes. Shino's getting tempted. He's like, don't tempt me, voice in the back.
For what?
They want to hear the ara, the ooh woos.
No, thank you.
Surprised no one's asking like the heavy hitter questions. Like,
what is a heavy hitter question? Are you gonna ask it for them?
I mean, yeah, like, what is it like having an OF wife?
I don't know, the same as any other wife.
Yeah.
So I only have one wife. I don't know what it's like to have another one. So I don't know.
What do we like to do during a night?
I mean, are we going out?
We're gaming, we go out.
Yeah, so
we play pool.
Yeah, we like to play pool together. There's a great bar where we live that has really nice pool tables. We'll go play for a few hours. Obviously, like to go out to eat if we can before that.
Anime.
Watch anime.
Play Valheim.
We haven't done it in a while.
We've been playing Helldivers with Rue.
Yeah. We haven't done it in a while. I wouldn't say it's a night activity, but when we've made time for it, we like to rock climb.
Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, what made us decide to get married versus continue being boyfriend and girlfriend?
I think that I'm someone I'm committed to her. I know I'm committed to her. And in my mind, I want to be with her the rest of my life. So I didn't see a reason not to get married. And to me, there's a certain amount that it's not necessary to show like your devotion and loyalty to somebody by getting married. It's not required by any stretch of the imagination. But I think for some people, it's a really nice thing to have, and it can potentially, in their minds, add extra security of like how they know how you feel about them. Tax benefits are good. You needed insurance.
I needed insurance.
that was good too.
But since we were getting like so serious, we just started thinking about everything together. Like all our finances were thought together.
Well, even before we were.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
When we first got out to Colorado, like we had a major thing happen where, right? Like where financially we're like it's us. It's not a.
Yeah.
You know.
Which that was huge. Yeah. Because Did I not pay you half rent when I first moved out there? You
didn't pay me, yeah, no.
Well, because at the time, it was like your place anyways. So.
Yeah, and you didn't have a job immediately.
Yeah. So you're just like, oh, let me just cover the rent. And then by the time we moved to the next place, we were just serious enough to like that setup. And you just like, all our finances, I wouldn't say this works for everyone, but this worked for us, you know, where he covered rent. I also didn't, like, my spending habits weren't as good as yours. So correct. I didn't have any savings, and he just looked at my account and he's like, bro, you need to save. And yeah, I don't know. And I worked out, so. She says, bro, remember that rent. Hey, he said, bro, remember that rent. Like, I guess don't forget that you paid that for us.
Yeah, don't worry, we got a tally.
Let's see. What made you want to reveal him? I don't know. Like, I started streaming a lot more, and the whole thing about my streaming was like the life of an e-girl, and that was kind of my reaction to getting a lot of hate. I'm like, you know, it's bothering me enough every day, and I feel like we don't get enough credit, and no one's showing the work e-girls put in or the life of e-girls. So I don't blame people for thinking this way, and I don't blame people for thinking, oh my god, what the heck?
Is that why my heart's throbbing out of control?
Why did it not show? Thank you for the, oh, Mountain Digital, thank you so much for the sub.
Sick, dude.
So along the lines of just like showing you guys more about my life, I thought it was time to show you guys what being a partner of an e-girl is like. And that's pretty much it.
It's just being a partner.
Yeah.
I don't think of you as an e-girl.
Yeah, no. Well, you don't really like touch my brand or like.
That's your shit.
Yeah, he doesn't
Fuck
like
with your
interact
shit.
much. I mean, he like watches me and supports me whenever he can. But yeah. Was there a time when it felt weird that she was receiving gifts from fans?
Yeah, I think so. To me, it's honestly, it's probably still a little odd. Like, I obviously appreciate the support. I'm really glad you guys feel like it really helps her, to be clear.
And we're extremely grateful.
Yeah, like it really helps her. It's really cool that you guys are willing to do that. It's definitely ruined some Christmas gifts. Thanks. It's cool though. Because she puts them out there, and then I'm like, I heard about it. I didn't know she put it out there, and then I'm like, damn, I have to get a different gift now. That actually has happened. It was definitely odd at first. It's just like, I guess I sometimes just didn't understand for me, but I've gotten more comfortable with it, I think.
Yeah, because we're very like financially frugal when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, we've never given that much support to a creator, and it's something that I've started changing because I would like to give more support to creators. So it's just something we haven't wrapped our heads around before. So we just have like different priorities. We don't indulge in a lot of content like that to have that much support. All right. Has there ever been any... Oh. Let me see what's this.
What?
All right. Has there ever been any insecurity on your husband's part when it came to me having spicy content?
Maybe a little, but like she's never done anything with like other people, you know. That to me would not. I just want you to do that. You know that. I think I wouldn't say anxiety, because I think I'm very secure in like the strength of our relationship. Do I think it was a little odd at first? Like, was it just kind of like a weird transition at first for me? Probably a little bit, but that was a while ago, so I don't really remember, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking through it. At the end of the day, if she said it was something she wanted to do and it was going to make her happy, and alright, like, I laid out what I just said, where it's like, I don't want you to do stuff with other people. She said, no, I'm not going to. And I was like, then I can't really tell you I don't want to tell her how to live her life. The moment she doesn't like doing it anymore, she should stop.
Yeah.
Right.
I think, like, I remember when it was happening, and he goes, you know, whatever you're comfortable with, it's your body. I can't stop you. Like, you own your own body, you're in control of your body, as long as you know.
And you told me if you really don't want me to, I won't.
I said at any point if you wanted me to stop, I would delete everything. Like it's like.
Which we could pull that now, and I'm sure you still would.
Absolutely. Like he is above everything, and always will be above everything. But it's helped our lifestyle a lot, and it's helped me become a cosplayer that I've always wanted to. So I've cosplayed a lot of amazing characters. I've been able to build a really cool community and like talk to really amazing people like Rue, V, Ree, and I don't regret this journey at all. And like just building this community. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm glad.
Arm hurt. I got it.
Oh.
Don't worry about
that. But yeah. I said I would only keep him for an hour.
We can keep going if you want for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe like 30.
It seems like it hasn't really ended, so.
30 more minutes, and yeah. Like I said, he's shy. He's not a social media streamer. You two are perfect for each other. Thank you so much, Jack. How many gifts did Chino ruin for you? Oh, he's counting.
I think it was 4, and it was a while ago, so I'm not going to be able to remember what they were, because it was fucking like, all right, toss that idea out, get a new one. I think it's probably like 4.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it could be worse. It still was annoying.
I understand there's a lot of hate on social media regarding what you do. What's your viewpoint on that?
It's interesting to me that, like, someone can have a perspective that they hate it. And you know what? That, to me, is fine.
Yeah, everyone's entitled to their own opinions.
And they're entitled to that opinion, and there's nothing we can do about that. I think what's interesting to me or fascinates me is when you have those people commenting on their content, which means they have an algorithm that shows that content, which means something they holistically disagree with, they've somehow curated to be into their feed, right? Because if you don't look at it, it won't come in your feed.
And I don't understand it, because all the men around me, like you, my dad, my brother, all of you guys don't really consume that much social media, but when you do, like, I look at your feed and, like...
That's fucking cats and...
You guys don't get...
Cats and hiking.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not a guy thing, it's just this degeneracy, honestly. Like, these guys in particular, that's their feed, and they like that, and they're just too afraid to admit it.
Again, I think anybody can have an opinion on it. I think what's hard for me is when it doesn't seem like their morals align to the opinion that they're presenting.
Yeah.
That's not to say that there aren't people going out of their way to try to do something they think is righteous by telling her, you really shouldn't do this. There probably is like maybe 1% of the bad comments is like someone who thinks they're trying to help. But
yeah.
It's still...
I'm just like, there are other social issues that are way worse, and like, if you want to throw your passion and hate at something, like, let's target racism or like pedophilia or like things that actually like fucking ruin society, not e-girls dancing on your screen selling butt pics. But I like this question. B asked, if you were a content creator, what would you do?
It's probably is it like I'm doing OF?
No, just like any sort of content creator.
Oh no, I think OnlyFans is probably it. I would make an OnlyFans and just take risque pictures of frying pans. Is anyone interested? Because I will make this page. If there's enough people that say they want to see it.
Yeah, that is not even an answer he just brought up. Like, this has been an ongoing, like, I
I've
need to
thought
make
about
this.
this a lot. Would you subscribe?
Okay.
Sounds like no, so probably shouldn't.
We got one yeah.
Hell yeah, that's enough.
Oh shit, so much. Okay. Are you worried some of your fans are going to get upset that you're married? I'm sure yes and no. Like, of course there's gonna be fans that are upset, but like, I never wanted those fans. Like, those fans have this weird parasocial like concept in their mind that they have a chance with me, when like all creators feel this way. Like, your chance to get with a content creator with hundreds of thousands of fans is 0.00001, you know, percent.
You're saying there's a chance.
So like, if anything, I'm getting rid of all the creepy weirdos that are trying to get in my pants for free and not support my content. So I'm really not losing, you know. Yeah. Are any of you worried that what she does will come back and haunt you guys in the future, especially if you have children?
I don't think it will. I can say I've thought about it a little bit, and there is a mild amount of like, yeah, definitely of concern, but not anything crazy for me.
Well, so this is why I don't really collaborate with any other people, because I mean, I think that's okay. First of all, I would stop after our kids get a certain age, because it isn't appropriate. Isn't appropriate. I don't know if I like said that clearly enough. So by the time they're old enough to even run into being sexual creatures and being sexual creatures on the internet, like, my shit will be long gone. Like, I'm not doing anything amazing where people sharing
it'll be
it.
on the internet.
Yeah, it'll be on the
Oh,
internet,
right.
but like, who's digging that up? No one.
Dude, middle schoolers are motivated.
People will dig that up if I'm doing like backflips or something amazing, like in our videos or something, and they're like, this is the video. But like, I'm not. Like, I don't know. I think I just make generic, regular kind of content. It's also why I'm faceless in a lot of my content too. And honestly, it's funny, people make a huge deal about it to me, but when to me, like,
Something.
I'm just like snoozing the ad, and to me it's like, I don't know, I've seen my parents have sex. What do? You just close the door and you walk away. And you don't think about it. You don't go, oh my god, my parents were having sex. Ew. Okay. I actually made an OF and only post food to it.
Dude, fuck yeah. What's the page?
1% is a good shot. I said 0.00001.
Dude, hey, so you're saying there's a chance. You have not seen Dumb and Dumber.
What? I don't understand.
You want to read it aloud?
No.
Okay.
The true concern is when school looks you up on their own time because there are nosy teachers. I don't think that's ever happened.
Are they going to kick our kid out of public school?
Yeah, like, I don't get it. If I needed to, I would just stay out of, like, the school and I would get him to drop our kids off. If it was really a problem, like, I don't know. Yeah, teachers don't have the time for that. I don't really know. Horny teachers, check.
Oh.
Oh, okay. They say, hello, husband cat. Nice to meet you.
Hello. Who said hello? It's important.
Gear graphic.
Geographic. What's up, dude?
Thank
Or
you.
lady. I have no idea. I shouldn't assume.
Okay.
Are you
Okay. I
stalling?
think I got all the questions and we're up to speed. Oh, V said you could have a cooking page on OF.
It's true.
Your only pants.
I know. That name's probably taken. I'm not the only person who's probably had this idea.
Suh, dude.
What's up, dude?
I am he, him. Oh my god.
Hell yeah. Alright.
No, you did not just suh, dude, him.
Sup, dude.
Is it okay if I get girl advice, or is this just mostly Mr. Man at hours? No, ask any question.
Don't worry, I'll give you girl advice. You're fucked.
Has your career ever affected him in his daily life with the people he knows? Okay, I was actually waiting for this question. Do you want to answer it, or can I answer it?
You can answer it.
So, to me, it doesn't, because we are friends with, like, the most amazing people who don't make a big deal about it at all. Like, literally, one of the reels I want to do is, like, or, like, even tweets. I don't know. Anyways, one of the content I want to produce is, like, what it's like being friends with an OF girl. And literally, like, I made a new friend, and she goes, do you do OnlyFans? And I go, yeah. And she just goes, cool. And then we go about doing normal people things. And that's literally how it's been with all of our friends.
Pretty much.
Because he would never be friends, and I would never be friends with someone that would be creepy and weird about it and hate on us for it. Like, there's just no need for that. Like, what's the big deal? V says she's forever voting on a duo YouTube channel where you make swords and I cook. Wait, it would have to be the opposite.
I make swords
Yeah.
and you cook.
Except you also would make the swords.
Yeah, again, I feel like I'm just cutting swords. Are you just eating?
I'm useful for something.
Are you going to be cutting the
I'm
meat?
useful for the tech things. I'm the tech
Are you going to
dude.
be like cutting the meat with the sword that I forged? And then I cooked you the steak? I like how you're like, no, yeah, he would be doing both. I appreciate that. That's a
There's
good idea.
already a girl who does OnlyPans cooking
Fuck!
content.
Damn it. Good for her, though.
It's what?
Is she like wearing frying pans while cooking?
Okay.
I was just gonna put pans in lingerie.
All right, we're gonna have an ad break, and I'll get back to other questions. I'm gonna use the restroom too, because I've been drinking a lot of water and a lot of coffee, and it's just running through. So, be right back, chat. Oh, a minute. Sorry, and it just started. I don't know why it didn't start before.
Oh, so they heard me just going, how long is the ad?
No, I had it muted, but now I don't have it muted. This is an ad break, and we're waiting for the ad to end because we care about our viewers. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Does it affect any of the male relationship he has? Would it be weird finding out his guy friends are seeing you like that? It's affected one.
Yeah. It affected one, but...
I mean, at the end of the day, and the best advice, or one of a really good advice we've gotten and that we've stuck by, is that at the end of the day, it's you and your partner and no one else. And that's it. You can always just drop a friend, but if you want to be with your partner, like, I don't know. Hey, there's no bad questions, so don't shame Beastman for asking.
What's the question?
That was just the guy that's asking questions like that.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
I thought that was part of this.
Yeah, exactly. So advice. This girl is a streamer and cosplayer, and we are showing some interest in each other. She has complimented me, and we have had private combos and play games together away from streaming. I'm very anxious, sort, and have like 3 friends who I rely on for advice in these situations. But is there any good advice to not be so anxious about this? She's awful at texting, but she works all the time, and she needs her time, and I fully respect that. But I haven't done a relationship attempt, so...
A clarifying question. Do you like her? I'm gonna wait for a response, because then that, like, do you like her enough?
Thanks for the sub, Pac-Man. I really like her.
Okay.
Like, so much.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I really fucking like her. I
Okay.
missed that.
That's important. Gotta add the fucking in there. If you, more than likely, if you feel like you're getting signals, you probably are, right? It's more likely that someone sends you signals and you don't fucking see them. They go right over your head. At least for me. But if you feel like you're getting signals and you really like her, the worst, to me, it would be better to try and have that conversation than to not. And in terms of anxious about it, dude, you're gonna be anxious. That's kind of the point. You know, at the end of the day, you are gonna be putting yourself out there, and you're like, there's a certain amount of anxiety that's going to come with that. It's healthy that you have a little bit of anxiety about it. What's unhealthy is if you let that anxiety make you never do anything.
Also, like, don't be afraid to screw it up because, I mean, we've blumbered. What is the word? Blundered, like, interactions with each other, but if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Like, in relationships, you're gonna make mistakes.
Well, and if she declines and if she declines and that creates a rift, then unfortunately that's probably just not somebody to invest too much time in, because they'll let something like that get in the way of like a really good friendship that sounds like it's there too.
You got this, Gear Graphic. We're rooting for you.
But don't feel weird about having anxiety about it. That's very normal, in my opinion.
What question? I feel like Obi-Sven, I'm gonna answer this last question. Let us answer this last question, but I feel like you're just trying to find weak points that aren't really there. So Beastman asks, I understand your husband is okay with your occupation now, and I love that. But over the course of the relationship from when you first got together, would you say that all of it has taken a toll on him in some ways? That he had to change in some ways so he could continue the marriage? I mean, that's like any marriage.
I think anybody doing anything in any marriage, you have to
compromise and learn.
Compromise and adapt.
That's
so. Like at the end of the day, like marriage and a long relationship, no matter what anybody, like obviously there's lots of love, but it's work.
Yeah,
you gotta work on it.
If you're not compromising and changing for your partner for the better, like you're not in a healthy relationship.
I don't think anything related to the occupation has done any of that. I think it's just us being people.
Okay, that's nice and all, but the real question is, can you guard me? What?
Are we playing basketball? Like, what are we going one-on-one? Can I protect you?
Side question, can I play Helldivers 2 with Mr. Man? We've had a full party a lot of times, so it's hard because we can only fit 4. Yeah, every marriage is different and presents different than others. Like, no one's the same, so... What are you guys gonna do after stream? Eat!
Well, we gotta make food. Chicken pot pie soup.
We have the HelloFresh though. Are you gonna do the chicken pot pie tonight?
That's what you told me. I thought that's what you wanted.
Yeah, it was gonna take a while and it's gonna finish at 7:15. I'm so hungry.
Sounds like I'm gonna make HelloFresh.
HelloFresh!
Great. HelloFresh, apparently, guys. It's like a chickpea.
At him, make sure he watches out on your wish list. I'm holding back for a while.
Alright, motherfucker. I'm watching you.
We got nothing coming up. Like, anyways. Hello. Do you guys get into any arguments all the time?
Yeah.
It's
We argue about
normal.
stuff.
Yeah, but it's not like, I think the difference between like toxic relationship arguing and healthy relationship arguing is like, are you just screaming at each other and are you just arguing to argue? Are you just trying to be right? Like, you're not actually listening to the person. Like, the biggest thing we try to do when we argue is just not raise our voice, and that's helped out a lot, trying to listen to each other more. Just know at the end of the day, like, you're arguing because you're trying to learn something about each other, get somewhere.
Yep.
Like,
also, something like psychologists study. It's like psychologist studies. Like if you never argue with your partner, that's very odd.
you don't learn enough about them if you don't argue.
You don't learn enough, and it may mean that you just don't care enough.
Yeah. Because when you like confront someone.
Now, granted, we don't argue very often.
Yeah. I mean, because we don't get to the argument phase, but we have that conflict resolution and that ability to be like, hey, like, this is a problem, alert. And then now we've gotten to the point, I mean, at the beginning it wasn't all smooth sailing, but now we know each other so well. It's like, oh yeah. And I think like one of the issues that we ran into is that I came from a family that like we weren't afraid of conflict. Like, we always told each other like when we had a problem, like blah blah blah, and like his family wasn't always like that,
Mhm.
so he had to learn that. A tip. Holy moly! Oh my God, is it not
God, it
gonna?
sounded like it.
What is it? $50 from?
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh! Let me bring up Stream Elements to see. I need to fix this. I can't really read that. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Thank you, whoever you are.
Thank you so much. Shino, meal on me. Cheers to you too. Thank you, Shino.
Thanks, buddy.
But yeah, we just
Forgot what we were talking about.
conflict resolution
Right.
and getting better at it. So at first, like, you have to understand everyone has different
Perspective and communication styles.
yes, exactly. And like you have to be patient with someone that's not used to conflict if you are someone that's not afraid of conflict. And you have to work with them and you have to communicate with them and like just meet them in the middle, and it can get better because with my family it's like we're criticizing each other all the time and we never say not never, but we hardly say I love you, right? So there's not a lot of that language there, and we can take it like it's just normal for us. But when you do that to someone else that's not used to it, they could think like, oh, this person doesn't love me, oh, this person's mad at me all the time. So it's just good to understand both perspective. Oh, it's so loud, I'm sorry.
Me? Us?
No, the tip, I'll turn it down.
Yeah, it was loud in here.
Let's see. Question to Senor Chan. If you were left on an island, what 3 items would you take? And yes, Miss Chan is with you. Oh, fuck.
You're gonna want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna literally have to like try to get you to not kill yourself all the time. You're just like I'm gonna die. I just might as well die. That's what you're
Just
gonna be
eat
like.
me, babe.
That yeah. I'm gonna try to live. So.
Just eat my body and live. I can't do it.
So we're is it like a remote island with nothing? Because that's gonna be rough. Probably solid fishing pole would be nice. I enjoy me some fishing.
I've never seen you fish.
I do like to fish. I really
Have
do.
you caught a fish?
Yeah. Have you not?
No,
Never?
never.
How does this not come up? We need to go fishing. Probably a little radio for some tunes. Just to have some good background music.
Oh, it was because the text to speak. Fuck. Stream Elements fucking up.
Okay.
Sorry.
And a knife. Yeah. Radio, knife, fishing rod. We're gonna be fine.
I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah, just
Oh, you probably need a blanket, from what I heard.
Build a fire.
But who's gonna keep the fire going?
Hopefully you, if you're not dead. Apparently I'm gonna be the one to go fishing because you haven't done it.
Yeah, I'd be having a panic attack for the first 2 days.
Yeah, that would be rough. That would be rough. That would be the roughest part.
Yeah, no problem, Beast Man. That's what we're here for.
What do you say?
But he's just thanking us. He said, thank you for answering my questions. I've never met anyone who did spicy content, let alone someone who was with them. So I'm glad you understand what it takes to maintain a healthy relationship and a successful marriage.
Well, I assure you, what we're saying has nothing to do with content, no content. It's all, it applies across the board. Or I think it was. Maybe I
Are
don't
there
remember what
any
I'm talking
fun
about.
stories of y'all's dating/marriage you can tell? Oh, we almost got we got invited to a foursome.
That was terrible.
So like very occasionally, very occasionally, I'll feel like just going out to a bar, and I like talking to people. That's how I met him. I just like talking to people. So we get to talking to these two people. One's a guy and one's a girl. And immediately when they said hi to us, the lady goes, oh, and he's like really young. He's like 23, 24. And the lady was like 30s, late 30s. And the first thing she says to me is like, oh, this is my coworker. We're not together. I'm married. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool. And then we start drinking with them, and they're a lot of fun. We get to know them. And throughout the whole night, she goes, I'm not into him. I'm married. And I'm like, this is a weird thing to add, but okay. Go on the night. We're all getting drunk. We're all dancing. They start dancing on each other. And at the end of the night, they're like, do you want to come and have a foursome with us? And I'm like, no. And they're like, okay, cool. And they get in the car together, and that was the last we saw of them. Has any of your exes hit you up since starting OF? All of my exes blocked me.
Yeah, one talk like.
Oh, but like platonically. Nothing like, it's not like he found me. He would have said something, I feel like. What's the age difference between you and your husband? 4. 2.
No. Yeah, 2 years.
2. I know how old I am. When will you have kids? We'll see.
It'll happen. It's just we'll figure out when.
All right, guys. Last questions. I'm gonna wrap up. What was
Are you
the?
gonna keep streaming? I'm gonna go down and cook.
Sure, I can.
Is that what? No, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, since you're gonna cook, I might as well. You know.
Okay.
What was the biggest argument OF caused?
That's not what we argue about.
I don't think we've ever argued about it.
Yeah, that's not. Hasn't really caused. Have we? We might have. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't remember one. I'm sorry.
Does his parents know what you do? We don't know, but we have a
I'm
good.
pretty sure they do.
Yeah, we have a good feeling they probably do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. They don't.
They don't care.
They just want.
I mean, they probably think it's odd and like.
My parents' motto is, as long as you're happy, we're happy.
Yeah.
It's kind of all that matters.
Are you worried about climate change? Yes! Yes! I try to reduce, reuse, recycle.
I'm a climate denier. It's not real. Climate's not real. Just like birds aren't real. Come on.
What else? You found yourself a catch. Thank you. I did.
They were talking to me.
No, he was talking to me.
No, it wasn't.
Or else he would have said
Fuck
he
you.
found himself a catch. How tall is he? He doesn't even know. He's 6'1".
1.
Although we've never measured, have we?
The last time I went to the doctor, it was 6'1".
Okay, there you go.
I might have my shoes on. I don't remember.
No, they wouldn't do that.
They didn't give a fuck. They were like, you can take them off. Like, doesn't this matter?
All right, last 2 questions. Are you guys gonna do something for Easter? No, we're not.
We're gonna go hiking with a buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We're going hiking. I can't. I'm giving a thumbs up. No one can fucking see me.
I threw it at them for you.
Thanks. Way to dish the rock.
All right, last one. What you guys got? Ba-da-da-da-da-da. We don't like candy. So next, who's better at Tetris? We don't know
Probably
that.
both god awful.
Hey, no, we haven't seen our skills. Speak for yourself.
We're gonna end on Tetris.
No, I want a better question than that. So.
Damn. Don't. It's not a bad question. Be nice.
Well, we don't know, so it's not like a concise answer. We've never played Tetris in front of each other.
Let's just be honest. I'd win. I would win.
I don't know.
It's like Mario Kart.
No.
Like
It's
Mario
not.
Kart.
It's not. It's like organization, knowing where things fit, and that's
It's
me.
literally my job.
And yet, who
I-
does
I
most
do
of the
find-
organizing at home?
I let you pick where you want stuff to be, and then I remember and place it there for you.
Thank you so much, ALR. Not a question, but this is like my only second stream that I've hung out, and it seems like you and your husband are happy, and that's dope. We are. My question has served its purpose. That was the Tetris guy.
We're gonna go play now. For sure.
Any place you two would travel to? Japan.
Well,
And Ireland.
Japan, Ireland, Scotland, the British Isle.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of places we probably wouldn't travel.
Yeah, we're travelers.
There's not a lot of places I wouldn't be willing to go.
Yeah.
We probably can't go too far north because you get cold. You wouldn't want to go to northern Canada. I don't know why we would go. I can see myself going. I don't think you would want to go.
Yeah.
It's just a forest and snow. Do you want to be there?
Can I snowboard?
It might be flat. I don't know. I don't know enough about northern Canada. I go. Fuck it.
Yeah, no. Shing, shing, shing. All right. That's it.
I'll go cook food.
Deuces.
Later.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, hubby.
So sore. Bye!
All right. Now you guys just have me. Yeah, I'll stay on for another like 30 minutes. It takes him to cook.
What's the Hello Fresh? The one we haven't used yet, the Baba Badoosh.
Oh, yeah.
That one? It's that bowl thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't care which one you choose.
Well, we gotta use the one we haven't used from last week.
Oh, yeah. There might be another one too. We are done with husband questions, but I can answer questions now. You gotta change the title. Ask me anything. Bum-ba-da-dum. It me now. Thank you guys for asking a bunch of questions to him. He was super nervous, but I thought it was like super tamed. You know, you guys could ask any question, and Chan will now answer questions in the style of her husband. But yeah, how many Insta accounts are yours? I think to answer your question the best, it's more like if I don't follow that Insta account with my main, it's not mine. I would never message you on Instagram randomly. The only time I ever message someone is for business opportunities, and that hardly ever happens. So like, I will never message you on Instagram, period. Thank you, thank you. This is kind of like my normal look and vibe. Someone said earlier in chat, you look like you get straight A's. I did, man. I took my grades seriously. Academia forever. Academia for life. Yeah. I mean, you guys can still ask me questions about, like, our relationship, and I'll answer them from my perspective. Dark academia, 1000%. I do both light and dark because I cannot decide. I like both. I appreciate Beastman, by the way, for asking the real questions. I'm sure people were wondering. So, did you take his last name? I plan on it, but it's just a lot of work. That's a long story I don't want to get into, but I would really like to. What is your favorite fruit? Mangoes. Mangoes, strawberry, blueberry. I don't know, I like a lot of fruit, but probably mangoes. What is dark and light academia? Just Google it and it'll show up. But this is essentially light academia. Anyone that looks like professor-y or student-y. Hi, Mad Max. What made you caught up with him the most? Like, what made you say he's the one? Oh, that's a great question, Jack. I knew I wanted to be with him when we were just walking, like, at the park. And, well, several things, but this one distinctly will always stick with me. Like, we were just walking around, hiking or something, and there's, like, trash on the ground. Like, there's plastic bottles, and every time we'd pass by, he'd pick it up, and he'd just carry it in his hand until we saw a trash can. Didn't say anything about it, didn't make a huge deal about it, didn't complain. He just did it. And I thought that was, like, the sexiest thing a guy could do, is, like, care about the environment. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It is the little things. Because I'm not that nice. I would be the toxic person that's like, fucking people, why do they litter? I don't get it. It fucking sucks. Like, I hate it. We should fine people and, like, because I'm an economist, I'm like, if we fine people, there will be less. And we actually make it a thing to like report people. I don't know. I'm toxic. We only got one Earth. Exactly, O's. Thank you, Jack, for this sub. What the heck? You're supposed to be done. But thank you. Oh. I pick up trash all the time, but there's never someone ready to fall in love with me around to notice. Mad Max, you got this. Just like, you need to go on more dates. You need to like ask. I think whenever people are like, oh my God, I'm single forever, the first question I always ask them, I'm like, how many people have you actually asked out? Like, how many people have you talked to? How many people are you making friends with? Like, and most of the time, you haven't. Like, you didn't cast your net wide enough. You know, you're sticking with your favorite friends and your favorite people, but you need to, like, talk to more people. Now that he's gone, be honest, is he the best sex you ever had? I think it's a tie, like, honestly, but I've been with him so long that yes, like, best sex I had was like, the best sex in comparison with his was like 1, but we've had really great sex. Like, here's all the best sex, and it's like this one guy, and then his is like 4 times have been like, you know, so. And he's told me his too, like, his really great sex, he was on some chick's boat. Who dates a chick with a boat? Oh my God, he was like dating some rich ass chick, I don't know. And it was apparently like really sweaty and they were getting it, so I'm sure he feels the same way. Like, that sex was here and ours is the same. He's a player? No, guys, he's not. He's only had like 2 girlfriends before me, and before he dated me, he hadn't been with anyone for 2 years, and then he met me. So for 2 years, and he always says, it wasn't a lack for trying, guys. Like, he definitely was trying to get in sometimes, but not like super hard, right? He was going out and he was asking girls out and it just didn't click. So it just wasn't meant to be. Like, he also said he wasn't in a good place and he knew he didn't want to date anyone. So he was just trying to like have sex, and it didn't work out because that's everyone. Like, you shoot your shot and you're gonna get no's. Doesn't mean you're not sexy. There's other ways to be sexier and get more yeses, but he wasn't a guy who cared about his looks that much. You know, he made sure he was clean. He didn't dress like super sloppy, but it's not like he knew always like what to dress. Like, a lot of his clothes was gifted to his mom from his mom at the time. So like, all of his nice clothes, like, his mom picked out, and he was wearing like t-shirts and jeans most of the time, or t-shirts and like basketball shorts or workout shorts. So like that's why I keep saying like that those things don't really matter when you're trying to be with someone that truly gets you. Now, if you just want to have sex, then yeah, those things matter. Like, you do want to dress well and blah, blah, blah. But when you're connecting you're trying to make that true connection with someone, like, you could be doing whatever. That person's going to accept you for who you are because that's your person. You know, they're going to vibe with you because they're similar. They understand. Does he get you there? Yes, absolutely. My husband turns me on so freaking much. Holy. Now, like, was it always perfect? No. And honestly, and I've told him this, and I had to tell him this, like, he was a terrible kisser at first, and I had to be like, I don't like this. And that's like every relationship you're gonna go through. Like, if you don't like something, communicate it. But don't be mean about it. Just be like, I don't really like that. Can we do this? Can you do this on me? Stuff like that. And like he does that with me too, because like I don't know what it's like to be a guy. So like he's had to teach me things. I've had to teach him things. To the yes, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's how you get there, is like you communicate to each other. Yeah. Does he cosplay with you? Yeah, we did a Jinx and Silco cosplay together. At first he wasn't crazy about cosplaying, but we've done like some Halloween cosplays, like really small, casual, but as I've been getting into cosplay more, he's starting to get more into cosplay, so it's really exciting. I mean, I haven't done any crazy cosplays. Like, I've only done store-bought cosplays, but like I said, I've been getting more into it. Like, I'm working on Arcade Ari. As we go to more conventions together, we're definitely going to do more cosplays together. But it's just also one of those things. It's like, oh, let's spend our money elsewhere. Like, we really want to build more things around the house and stuff like that. Gotta be cap. It's cap to have to teach your partner what you like? That sounds really stupid. What? I should not be drinking this much coffee at this time. I am not going to be able to go to sleep. Guess who's going to have to deal with it? Do we both do coffee in the same way? No. My coffee recipe is like a fourth of coffee, and then I do oat milk the rest of the way, and then I do like 1 or 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. And sometimes he copies me, but his will be more like half and half. Half coffee, half milk. And he does regular milk. But most of the time he doesn't add sugar. How to brush haters off so easily? I think just reminders, like when you're a content creator, of course you want to listen to your community. Of course you want to take criticism, and you should always be open to people's opinions, but there's just people you can't help, and you're gonna know who's ridiculous and who's not ridiculous. And yes, when you go viral, like, I think what's helped me is that every single creator gets hate. No matter what kind of creator you are, you're gonna get hate. I literally had an Instagram reel of us, and it was adorable, and most normal people understand that it was a joke and it was adorable. But then like the 5%, when you have 1.6 million views, that 5% is a lot of people. And it was like all these hate comments towards women, and I just like, and me in particular as a woman, and I was just like, I don't understand this. And I think you have to understand what's ridiculous, what's not, and then you have to just like turn off your phone, turn off your notifications. Don't look at every notification all the time, and just go back to your friends and family and like simmer in them, and just remember like they're the only opinions that matter in your life. Like it's good to listen to other people and be open to opinions and things like that, but at the end of the day, who matters? Like, that's it. Is he also vegan? No. Since I'm not vegan, I just try to be more plant-based, whole foods plant-based. But I hope we can get there one day. I really do. I want to be vegan for a lot of environmental reasons. So we just don't understand enough. Like, this is a new concept to the both of us. We lift, we need to get the protein intake. So that's what's stopping him a lot from it. Plus, he really likes meat. So, but hopefully I can convince him in the future. Man, I need to put that as an FAQ. What does e-girl mean? E-girl is basically like electronic girl from, I think is the best explanation I've heard of it. Like, you're always using technology, you're on the internet, stuff like that. Juicy vegan meat. Juicy marbles, is that a name of a meat? That's a normal girl. Yeah, we're pretty normal nowadays. But I don't think it's, I don't know. It depends what you consider normal girl. Like, there is a bunch of girls that they're on the internet, but they're not like as involved on the internet like I am. Like, I understand memes, I understand gaming culture because I'm on the PC, stuff like that. I don't know. I try to communicate to my partner that I would like her to initiate a little bit more physical love, but she took it as she is giving enough physical love and I'm being greedy in a way. Any thoughts? I would just try to bring it up again. It's okay if they're not reciprocative of your initial bring up. I mean, they're allowed to disagree. They're allowed to not react in the correct way at the beginning because we're all human, and maybe it's the first time she's ever heard that, and so she doesn't know how to react. So I just give it time, let her see what happens, bring it up again, because when you bring it up again, it becomes more obvious that it's important to her. And like, you're also not perfect at explaining things the first time. You try to do your best, but everything clicks differently for other people, if that makes sense. So like, you might have said something and the way you said it, it didn't click with her and she interpreted it this way. But really what you're trying to say is like, this is really meaningful to me. And like, another thing I try to do is don't say, you need to. Like, don't ever say like, and that's like a psychology therapy thing. You know, you never want to blame the person. Like, you don't show me enough physical affection. Be like, it's important to me to get that physical love from you. Like, I personally don't feel wanted. So when you initiate physical love, it makes me feel wanted. And I would love to get that from you. Stuff like that. I hope that's a little helpful. I know I'm just getting a little tidbit of your issue, but yeah, I would just say keep trying, because if she's listening and she cares, and she's gonna compromise, like, you know, but it's a matter of like communicating it correctly, not making her feel like she's the villain in the story, that she doesn't love you, because that's really hurtful. When you tell your partner something and the way they interpret it, they feel like you're saying that they don't love you enough, that is extremely hurtful. And you don't want to do that. And we're all guilty of it, I think, when we're in a relationship. Like, I've definitely done that before. and we're not perfect. So just like apologize and say like, I don't think it's that you don't love me, but I just think it's really important to me, you know? Has your sex life improved since starting OF? No, it's honestly been the same. He gets really nervous, honestly, when we make videos. And our sex is most of the time, is a lot better off camera than on camera. So, no, it hasn't improved, but it hasn't affected it at all, I would say. E-girl has been used in a way to make fun of and sexualize girls who play video games, so it's annoying. I don't know, it's just a term. I mean, I get what you mean, but it's not always been used like that. Like, as an e-girl, when I want to look up a certain fashion, I literally look up e-girl fashion. Like, people, sure, they use it in that way, but that doesn't mean it means that. You take offense to what you want to take offense to, and I don't really take offense to it. So, yeah. Oh, I think dinner is ready, so I'm gonna peace out, eat dinner, enjoy my Sunday. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It seems like you guys did. I got a bunch of love and support. So yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, just comment on my Twitter and say like, thank you so much, would love to have him back or something. Yay, thank you guys so much. I'm not sure, this is not going to be a regular thing. I would never push him to do this. This is not his comfort zone, but maybe I can convince him like another month or something like that. So yay. Bye everyone. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I know it's ending soon, but I still hope it's incredible. I hope you had an incredible weekend overall, and thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. I love creating this content because I think it's just so human, and it's like positive vibes and energy, you know? And I don't always have it, but when I have it, I want to share it. And so I hope my positive energy just like rubs off on you guys and makes your lives a little happier, and that's all I ask for, you know? Because not all of us have had parents that had great relationships, right? Like, my parents, in a lot of ways, were super toxic to each other. So, and some of us pick up on things faster than others, and I'm really proud of my relationship. I think it's like, our relationship is the healthiest, one of the healthiest relationships I know. It's better, it's healthier than my parents. I think it's healthier than his parents, and both of our parents have, for my parents at least, relatively healthy. His parents are pretty healthy, but we all have things that we're also toxic in, but it works for us. And that's what a relationship is. Like, every relationship is different. And so I hope sharing this helps the people that don't understand what makes a healthy relationship and what doesn't make a healthy relationship. Just learn a little bit, because what makes our relationship healthy may not work for you, but just getting that exposure helps a little bit. So thank you guys. Have a great night. Bye.